Hey, I have an announcement for my channel. Since I'm now monetized, I don't know how to move forward on this one because I was talking to somebody about the stuff that I don't personally produce, but I do cut and distribute that is kind of abandoned. But I don't know if Willie George, I haven't talked to Willie George. I don't know if he doesn't seem to be upset with me sharing his stuff, but he's not going to put it on DVD, and I wanted to share it with everybody. If it ever comes to DVD, that would be fantastic. But Fire by Night is a series that really changed my life. I'm not saying it like it got me saved. I was already saved. But it definitely encouraged me. A lot of this episodes really invigorated my creativity. I guess you could say, like the Star Trek's one and the that guy in Rooster and the dude and guy, Bill and Ted. But going forward, I guess since they're making money off my videos and actually making me make money off my videos. I don't know how this works. I've just always wanted to just share, and I know that people won't watch a whole video. I try to get my nephew, hey, like, watch this video. And he's like, this is corny. This is stupid. And it's like, well, maybe I could share the skits because I wanted people to get to the skit parts. And they can't, nowadays people's attention span is so short. They can't get to the end of even a minute video, much less a 60-minute video. You know, back in the 90s and 80s, we could watch a Fire by Night. We could sit down, enjoy some popcorn and drinks. Once a month at the youth group, we would have popcorn drinks and movie night is what we called it. But it was every month we got one Fire by Night videotape, a new one. And we plug it in onto the projector. Actually, first it was a big TV and it was projector TV, the ones that project on the, anyway. This is like early technology. And we watched that. With the youth group and the young adults, and which I guess it's just the college kids, but they didn't want to make the uncollege kids feel unwelcome. So hey, anyway, but I remember it just being so transformational in my life and encouraging, and to see creativity and you know, I liked, you know, Batman and Robin. I liked Star Trek, and I liked Bill and Ted, but imagine them as Christians. That was just a very cool concept. So that's why I keep wanting to share this stuff with you guys. So I'm just back and forth on it. So I may end up farming this out to somebody else on their channel. And then what I could do is I can post, like, you know how I share videos from other people, like if the Watchman drops a video, I always try to share it. I'll watch it, share it, so you guys can watch it too. And I don't know what kind of reach that's going to get, but I don't know. I'm still debating because I'm not trying to rip somebody off of their process. They haven't. Willie George, as far as I've seen, I have not found his YouTube channel if he has one. The Willie George Ministries. I have not found anyone who officially has Fire by Night videos. And I talked to Josh about it, who a long time ago contacted me about some VHS tapes that I had for sale, which included some of the later Fire by Night. Because when I got out of youth group and young adults and started to move on, I still wanted to watch them. But at that point, Blaine Bartell was off and some other guy was on. And I subscribed 1 year. I had all these VHS tapes right before it ended, actually. And he contacted me wanting to get my videotapes, and that's how I got to know Josh. Joshua, I can't remember his last name. It was like Nazi on top. Something starts with an N. But he was wanting to, I didn't know at the time anything about YouTube. This was before YouTube. It was when the internet kind of got started and you could buy and sell things on there. It's the main reason I ever got on there. I didn't know YouTube existed. If it did exist, I don't know if it even existed. But he was telling me he wanted to get the videotapes and digitalize them. I was like, oh, that's cool. It's like, well, then what are you going to do after that? It's like, he's going to share them out. And I'm like, oh, like a place where you go and watch them online? Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I don't remember much about that comment. It's like I said, that was like 15 years ago at least, probably. I wonder if my for sale website's still out there. People, well, anyway, someday somebody's going to contact me like, do you have these videotapes, VHS tapes? Anyway, so just give me some feedback, because I'm really even now going, I don't know. Like, should I keep putting them on my channel or not? I mean, I don't want, You know, one time I put something on my channel, I clipped a video and down to 30 seconds and shared it. Got spanked over that thing because they didn't want me to share it. It was some kind of common writer, and they did not want me to share their stuff. I was like, I'm just sharing a clip to get people excited about your videos and your product. And I even told them to go watch your videos on there. Now, I don't think Willie George would do anything like that, but at the same time, I'm not trying to get rich or anything off of his. I'm not trying to get rich at all. I'm just trying to make, if I make $5 a month, hey, every little bit helps. So I'm debating over this because I'm not trying to steal their properties. I'm trying to share, but can I share without? Okay, here's the thing, and here's why I'm really trying to figure this out. If I don't put it on my channel, if let somebody else do it, will it still be seen? Because that's the ultimate goal, is for it to be seen, and maybe somebody will either be encouraged or get saved. That's the ultimate goal. That's the whole point of this existence. Everything I do is about sharing the gospel and getting people saved. Salvation is a free gift. Now, if he had his own YouTube channel and all these things on his YouTube channel, then I would definitely not do it. I definitely would not do it. So I'm not trying to make money off of somebody else's ideas or projects. I'm just wanting to share, and I have more than 1,000 followers, so that means a reach of at least more than 1,000. Whereas he's got no channel, so he's got no reach. I don't even know if he's still alive. I have no idea what's going on. I guess I should check it out. Anyway, and there's like, I asked Joshua, why aren't these things on DVD? And he didn't have a clear answer for that either. It's an abandoned project. Basically, the only way you're going to find anything by Fire by Night is basically through Josh. He doesn't even have them all. The first few episodes are completely lost in time. If you're out there and you have a VHS tape, contact me and I will contact him to contact you to get those VHS tapes, because he needs a few more VHS tapes to have a complete collection. Not for him to go, look at my collection. No, he shares these things on the YouTube. So if you watch the full, and every one of my videos, I have a link to him that says, if you want to watch the full episode, go here. Willie George does not have these things on his, he doesn't have a YouTube channel. And he should, he really should. I think that would be fantastic. But hey, I don't know what's going on. Like I said, somebody to be that involved in visual ministry, to not have a YouTube channel, it just seems weird to me. It's like, that means, is he dead? Did something happen in the ministry I don't know about? I went to a church for a while back when I was in college, and it's no longer they split. People when I talk to them about it, they're going, they don't want to talk about it. They have bad memories. I'm like, what the heck happened? And nobody will give me a clear answer. Something about the pastor. From what I've gathered, the pastor cheated on his wife or something, and I don't know. But seriously, I thought when I was there it was wonderful. Everybody seemed to be wonderful people, and we all got along wonderfully. So I don't know. You know, things happen, unfortunately, in this world. It's a wicked world, a fallen world. Nobody's perfect, and I'm not trying to excuse anything like that. I'm just saying we shouldn't just throw everything away. Anyway, you're like, yeah, I'm getting encouraged today. Yeah, look, hey, the bottom line is no matter what happens, good or bad, just remember Jesus is still on the throne, and we're all going to be okay. And plus, he's coming soon. All those questions we have in our heads, they'll be gone. And we go flying through that sky right there. Every morning I wake up and I'm walking out, when I'm walking out on the beach, I think about this dream I had where I was walking in, just like that woman right there with dogs. There was a woman with a dog walking toward me, and I looked up and I saw what looked like a cross-section of a tornado. And I looked up at the woman with the dog and said, "Do you see that?" And I noticed that she was frozen, the dog was frozen. And I thought, why are they frozen in time? Not frozen cold, but frozen in time. And then I realized they weren't frozen in time. I was pulled out of time, because all of a sudden a voice said, "Time to go." And I went flying to the sky. So that's going to happen. Maybe not on the beach. Maybe not on a day that's cloudy or a day that's sunny. But it's going to happen soon. And I know that you're thinking, yeah, you guys are a broken record. But a broken record is right 2 times a day. No, I'm trying to mix metaphors here. You may think we're a broken record, but even a broke clock is right 2 times a day. And, eventually it's going to happen. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Whatever matters is that you're ready. And how do you get ready? Romans 10, verse 9 says, if you confess with your mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. So it's not, you don't have to work for it. I remember when I was in 8th grade, Mom started dating a Baptist guy, and we started going to a church. And oddly enough, my second cousins, whatever, I don't know how they tell me, my dad's cousin was the Sunday school teacher, and he said, like, bow your heads, and if you don't think you're going to heaven, raise your hand. I'll raise my hand. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to heaven. Who knows? And afterwards, it was just me, evidently. So he talked to me about, do you believe the Bible? I was like, yeah, I guess. I mean, it's an old book. Sure. I mean, it stood the test of time, I suppose. I didn't know anything about the Bible. I thought it was actually the book of myths, like about Hermes and Hercules and all these Egyptian gods and stuff like that. I just figured it was, I didn't know anything about it. But I'm telling you right now, when he asked me, what do you think you have to do to get to heaven? I was like, my brain was like, go on an adventure and kill a kraken. I mean, seriously, I was thinking, like, I have to do something adventurous and brave to prove myself to God. No, it's not that at all. And I didn't get saved that day. I did say the prayer, but I didn't get saved. I didn't get saved until like a year and a half later at summer camp. But at least the seed was planted. And I'm telling you right now, you don't do anything to deserve heaven. It's a free gift. That's why people get so angry out there debating over religion. I'm not into religion. I'm into Jesus. It's not a religion. Religion is about do. Christianity is about done. We don't do anything to get saved other than believe and confess. We believe with our hearts that Jesus died on the cross, buried in a tomb, and rose from the dead. We believe that in our hearts. I believe it. And confess with our mouth that Jesus is Lord. And yes, he is. Does that mean I'm perfect? No. Does that mean I'm always righteous? No. Does that mean I'll never sin? No. Does that mean I'm redeemed? Yes. That's the words I'm using now, is redeemed. Because when I say Christian, people go, oh, you're Catholic. No, no, I'm not. Well, my voice is getting dry, and thank you for those who are listening. I just wanted to make sure I don't leave without telling you the gospel. The gospel is the most important thing that you'll hear today, even if you're saved. Share it. Share the gospel. All right, have a great day.